Hello and welcome back. Steel Pinnings here once again. And today I have another installment of December Locks, number 3. And today is quite special as it's approaching our wonderful holiday, and Christmas is just around the corner. And I have a few locks that I'd like to include into December locks, and it's the invasion of the Medecos, and that's really awesome to me because I've really gotten a hard on for Medecos. I had gotten a few of these, and I had sent one to Jeff Moss to see if he could find a key for it, and he came back with a little bit of bad news that this key is the restricted keyway and you can't really get keys for it. They're very difficult to find keys. And he managed to actually have a blank that he pinned up for that particular one. I have 2 more of these, and I ordered a set of keys that look similar. They take the 08 key, the Air 08 key, and I ordered the Air 04 key, and which is a very, very similar key. What I did with it was I added the extra warding. Oh shoot, I'm sorry. What I did with it is I added the extra warding up here at the top, and I extended them back and made them a little bit thicker as well to get around that big hump right there in the center, almost like a Schlage. I found the zoom in works a little bit better. See there, almost like a Schlage style with that hump that jumps back in there. Anyhow, make another long story a bit shorter here. I managed to get that a Air 04 key to it goes in there just perfectly. Now, I haven't taken off the top and repinned it to this particular key yet. I got it to work, and I thought that was just awesome, and I wanted to share it with y'all and show that it could be done. Not that it's the right way or anything, but it could be done. And that's how I wanted to start it off. But as you can see here in the background, I always have the gold-plated notes up there, and they're usually a $20 US bill and a €20 bill. I've since moved those down here, and just to lay them out for y'all and show them, these other ones here is the 50 US and 50 euro and the 100 US and the 100 euro. Let's see if we can go up a bit higher so we can, sorry, look down on them a bit, be able to zoom into them. There we go. And these are real bills that have been gold plated. But when they do, they have to change the numbers on them. With the U.S. bills, the ID numbers have to be all crap, or because it's defacing U.S. currency, and it makes it very difficult and a sticky subject. So nonetheless, now they are novelty bills. Nonetheless, they are super cool, though. Hoping that you can zoom into some of the details in them that came through are just amazing. Some of those same details that are with the anti-counterfeiting is still showing through. And they are, of course, front and back. Just backs. And that's the euros as well, front and backs. These things are awesome. The euros are awesome notes anyhow. They just are. Zoom out on them a touch, see? And the 2 larger euros are up here. It's the 200 and 500. You don't see those ever. Or at least you don't. I don't. Nonetheless, I wanted to lay those out and show y'all what I'd been working on and got back in. and they are just so cool, so awesome. And I won't take any more time up with that. I know we're here to talk about locks. Alright, so stop this down a little bit so we can get closer quicker. Alright. Okay, so I'm going to start off with the one we've already showed. We've got the working key now. Just got to repin it. I had ordered a working key. Well, I ordered a pre-cut key with the actual pins for it, and to make it a quick one. And it's the G3 keyway for the Medeco padlock that I'd gotten from the same seller who I got that from. Anyway, I repinned this one and it works great. I didn't have the top plate. I used a shim. I cut a shim to fit and epoxy glued it in there. Works great, you know. So that's a working one now. I have another key for the kick that I still have that I will do on that one. Now here is the invasion of the Medecos. I swooped in and stole these. I say stole because nobody else bid on them, and I don't see why. And it was shocking to me. I thought they were all going to be sub-assembled, you know, with no pins in them. And most of them are. These padlock ones here are sub-assembled, but they do have the sidebars. Well, that one's sub-assembled. These are fully assembled, functional, missing the key. I think it's... Is it the same keyway? It looks similar. Nope, it's a different keyway. Well, maybe. I mean, that one goes in. Yeah, it's a different keyway. Yep. Okay. So I'll look into that and see if I can find the keyway for that one, because it is pinned up. And that's the sub-assembled. So this one is pinned up, and this one is pinned up as well. So two of these. So I got two working here. I just need the keys for and repin them. So those are padlock cores, and these are IC cores here. This one is sub-assembled with the sidebar. You can tell it has a sidebar because it clicks, but you know there's no pins in it for the control bar. This one here is pinned up. No key for it. It looks similar to this key here, but you know, of course it doesn't work either. No way. Nonetheless, could use a key for it, I guess, because it's a working one with no key, and it is an IC core, a little different than these padlock cores. And then you'll see the one sitting here. This is one from the same seller I found out after I won the auction. It's a IC core. I mean, it's the same as this one, but with a working operating key and control key, which is super cool. I've never actually had one that was functioning in the, you know, with the core, or with the housing, I mean. Really awesome to get that. And I snuck in and stole this one for I think it was like 19 bucks, 20 bucks, you know, and added all the shipping together and made it even more of a steal, really. And then, which was also with these here, was this core, and it's an IC core, functioning, working, for fully pinned IC core. And this key here looks like an operating key, but it is in fact the control key. And you see the control lug. So I have a control key for this one, no operating key. You usually have the operating key and no control key, but I have a control key for that one. And then there's this one, which, you know, if you look here, that's another, that says it even, control key. That is the control key. I don't have an operating key, and I wondered, you know, hey, well, this one, even the key goes in, but no, it does not operate it. Darn, that would have been awesome. Yeah, that would have been awesome. And the control doesn't either, different pinning. Anyhow, so I had that from him as well. So I have two of them with the control and an extra housing, and then a fully functioning control and operating Medeco IC cores. The extra IC core here that is fully functioning needs a key, and hey, you never know, right? I wonder. Yeah, no. Let's try this one. You gotta try these keys out. You never know, right? No. So those only go to them. Same keyway though, so we know that. And then there's this one, which is of course sub-symboled, so no key needed on that. So yeah, still need a key on that one. Need operating on these, and nothing on that one. Need to repin this one. I can do that with, I have a few pins. I don't have enough pins by any means to pin that one up as well. So that's the invasion of the Medecos, which is quite the invasion. I know, and the video is getting long here, but I also had these come in, and these are American 600s, and the only other ones I saw were Trekmaster sending his out of his personal collection to Pickin to well, for him to play around with, pick on, and he even let Pickin keep one of them, and in Forso he rekeyed them all for him and everything. It was very, very cool, you know. That's how it's supposed to go. But again, you know me and eBay, I swoop in on auctions, and I picked these up for $10 for both of them. So that's $5 a piece for two American 600s. And this one here is, yeah, the patina on it is showing by all means. But the working keys, and they're coal keys. They're both keyed alike. Saw one of them that said front gate key on it. So, you know, people used them. They were in use. These are just beautiful Series 600s. One with extreme patina and one with mild patina. Both keyed alike. Very hefty locks. Oh, they're so gorgeous, though. I don't even have a 700, and I've got a 600. I've got two 600s, and it's just making me shake almost. It's so cool. Like I said, the only other ones I saw were his. I didn't search very deep for them, but I couldn't pass them up. I was like, well, shoot, somebody's going to outbid me. Nobody else bid, dude. $10. And I had to pay for the shipping. It was $6.80. And $10. So, yeah, $5 a piece. If that's the going rate, I'll take 50 of them. Thank you. Where do I place my order? Alright, guys, I appreciate you joining me on this part of December Locks, and it's the invasion of the Medecos and a couple Americans. So y'all please stay safe and always stay legit, and if you like what I do and what I did, please hit that like button. If you're new to this channel, hit that subscribe button. And until we meet again, peace.